YouTube, hello! Hope you're having a swell Jadeja. It's great to see you. Today we are doing a video on where I'm going to fight all of the Cuphead main bosses on the main islands. If I really enjoy doing this video and you guys enjoy this content, I may do the DLC later when I get more familiar with those bosses, because even though I have beaten the DLC and all the main bosses multiple times, I still need to get more familiar with the DLC bosses before I make a video like what I'm doing today. And what we're doing today is that I'm going through all the main bosses. I'm only going to strictly be speaking what's going through my head, what's going through my mind palace when I'm fighting these bosses, what strategies I use, what weapons I use, the characters I use, and the different stuff that I do to beat these bosses and different strategies. And mainly I want to make this video in order to maybe help some people that really have problems beating certain bosses, and I just also enjoy playing this game a lot, so it just gives me an excuse to play more of Cuphead. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy this video, and yeah, make sure to subscribe and all that good shit. Thanks. Alright, so before we get started with Goopy Legrand, I want to show you what build I'm going to mostly be using during this game. During most of the bosses, and I'll show you whenever I swap a weapon or anything like that, but we're going to be using the crack shot, which is from the DLC. So if you want this weapon, go get the DLC and get this weapon from Pork Rinds in there. Or another alternative is the roundabout. Roundabout's another great weapon, but ever since the crack shot came out, because it is absolutely cracked, I use the crack shot now. And also, no matter what, I'm using the spread, dude. It's such a good crowd control using thing. Is good taking out little guys that little minions that the bosses always spawn. It's just always a good sure way of taking out the little guys no matter what, and is just really good at dealing damage way up close. We will be playing as Miss Chalice here, so I have the Astral Cookie on. If you prefer play as Cuphead or Mugman, I recommend you use the automatic parry, because whenever you hit the jump button, it makes it so you can automatically parry something if something that's pink is up close to you, and you won't get your EX super meter up super fast. Or alternatively, you can have some extra health point as well if you're more comfortable with that and you don't want to die. Just so you have more survivability, so you have a higher chance of beating the bosses. But for me personally, I'm going with Miss Chalice because she has 4 HP, has a dash parry attack, and also has a roll, and also has a double jump. So I think honestly Miss Chalice is really good for people that are new to Cuphead. Like, if you got the game, go to the DLC. I'm pretty sure you can go there immediately and go grab Miss Chalice, get the cookie, come back and do the main island. So you can do that. And with Miss Chalice, she does have different ults compared to Cuphead and Mugman. I really like doing the Ghostly Barrage. The first one is okay, but it's just like Cuphead and Mugman's, where it's like horizontal, but it's actually vertical for Miss Chalice. And honestly, you have to be kind of accurate with it. There's less coverage when it's vertical, because like a lot of these bosses are focused on being horizontally, and they're always usually on the right side of the screen, so it's hard to like kind of get under them or above them and use the first ult. The second one is good if you want have more health, more survivability. It gives you just a little extra life. But again, I want to focus on dealing as much damage as possible so we can get through these bosses as fast as possible, right? So we're going to be using the third one because it can hit mostly the entire screen. You sometimes have to jump up and down to be able to hit the boss sometimes, but there's a lot of times where this ult can just hit their hitboxes multiple times and be able to just deal a ton of damage, dude. So we're going with the third one. And this is our build. Again, I'll let you know when we're swapping builds and stuff for different bosses, because we definitely will later. But yeah, so that's the build right there. Oh, by the way, I'm probably going to just be doing regular, since most people probably would just be playing regular. If you're a tryhard like me, I'd be doing expert usually, but I like regular. It's very fun still, using just regular, but again, if you're a tryhard, you're more than welcome to expert. But for today's video, we'll just be doing regular, so just want to let you know. Okay, so with this boss right here, Goopy Legrand, you actually want to be mainly using the close-up with this, and you can even jump up with him to make sure that your close-up is dealing damage. And whenever he attacks, you can always just crouch under him, just like that. And so it's good to just keep a focus on where he's jumping. Okay, so we've already gone to the second stage. Try to parry all 3 of those so you can get your super up already. You can go and use it here. You're more than welcome to. And you can see how, like, how much that ult hits them no matter what. It actually kind of slows them down there, actually. And again, you can crouch under all those attacks right there. That, I feel like not a lot of people know that you can crouch under that. But here, hey, we already gone to the 3rd stage. So how this 3rd stage works is that this gravestone is actually going to pass by you 3 times before it slams down. So here's the 3rd time, bam. Here's kind of 1, 2, and 3. So always count for 3 times, and there will always be like he's going to slam down. Another thing to do a lot of damage, I'm kind of like prolonging this here, but you'll see why. You can actually do a lot of damage with the EX move of the close-up, because if you jump into him and press B, the bullets all hit him at once, since you're like kind of getting all up in his face. You can do that a lot and just steal like a lot of damage from him. I barely shot him at the very beginning, and since I just did those like big close-up shots like right in his face, all those bullets hit him at once. That's a ton of damage to him, a ton of damage to him. And dude, look at this shit. Fucking easy clap, A+. So yeah, there's Goopy Legrand right there for you. Alright, here we are at the root pack. Again, for this one, the timing of the potatoes coming out can be kind of tricky at the very beginning. But if you can get down, I like to just be up here with the close-up and just doing that. And honestly, there is a 3rd part where he can shoot that out to you, and they shoot really fast. Much more faster, and that's kind of hard to jump up and down really close to him, but like, dude, if you just get close to him like that, you don't even gotta worry about the 3rd part of him shooting really fast. Unless you really want to parry the worms, then go ahead. For this one, dude, you just focus on where the teardrops are looking above you, just dodge left and right, and you just hit him up close with the close-up shot, dude. That's all you do, and it takes him out super quickly. Now for this guy right here, I'm actually gonna not use my ult. Remember what we did on Goopy Legrand? Hey, we're doing the same thing here. Just jumping into him with Miss Chalice. It makes it super easier with her double jump, so you can get up close on him. Dodge the spiral things. And with the carrots, like, just shoot upwards. Like, you don't even gotta really worry about them. You may have to, like, angle your shot a little bit, but again, that's why we have the close-up. It takes out the mini carrot super easily, and there we go. That's how you do one. That's how you do the root pack right there. Very easy. Again, it's a little bit difficult trying to get up on the close shot on them. But hey, you just gotta work up your confidence level, and you'll be able to do a ton of damage with your close-up shot. So there you go. That's how you do them. All right, we are with the forks right here. What I'm gonna do is instantly just go up and just hit him with the close shot, because again, when we're doing this, we just do a ton of damage, and then when the fireflies get close, we can just shoot him with the little spread. Now, when he does this, I back off, and I just hit him with the crack shot, because we're still able to do damage. And don't forget that he does this shit twice. And now, when he's done with that, you just go back up and just hit him with the close-up shot. And already we're in the next phase. And we're about to get our ult here, which I'll go ahead and use, so we'll be able to get this. And this is why this ult is so good. It's because it's hitting both of them twice. So with this, with these orbs right here, you just want to manage like being away and too close. Okay. I can't do this too quickly. Fuck. Okay, we're trying this again. We're here at the frogs, and so what you want to do is you want to get up real close with your close-up shot. And whenever the fireflies get kind of close to you, you just shoot upwards. You angle your shot, and just shoot at the fireflies. And you get rid of him. And when he starts firing his basic attacks, these little boxing gloves, remember you can crouch under them. Do not be afraid to just shoot and crouch. And so now, when you're done with that, just come back up with the close-up shot. Now we're on to the second phase. So this one, he's going to start shooting some orbs. The guy's going to start pushing wind against you. Now, he always alternates it to shooting downwards and upwards. So if you can just focus on which way he's shooting it, and when the wind stops blowing, it obviously gets easier. But just like try to manage your best to try to stay close to the guy. And when you see orbs, don't be afraid to run back. You can even use your crack shot here too, if you're not close enough to hit him with the close-up shot. But, like, literally, that's all you have to do. And honestly, you can get through that phase even quicker if you ult right there with Miss Chalice, or with Cuphead or Mugman. So here, I don't even really use the close-up shot. I just stay in the back and just hit him with the crack shot. Now here, you can use your ultimate, absolutely, especially with the snakes. Snakes is the easiest pattern out of all three between a bull, tiger, and snake. And here, you just jump every often. It helps with Miss Chalice since she does have a double jump there. So, it makes that part way easier. We're getting Tiger, which is the hardest one, in my opinion. Again, we're just holding X. We're just shooting the fire button, and we don't even have to worry about aiming, dude. We're just worry about dodging these guys. Just focus on the platforms. We don't have to worry about, like, where we're hitting him. Make sure you dodge the coins when they're firing at you. We got Tigers again. You can even shoot, like, the little Saturn thing if you want to, so deal some damage to him. And you'll be able to take him out pretty easily. Again, remember, the close-up shot is just super good at the very beginning. And the mid-section, too. Super good for taking out the fireflies and stuff. And, yeah, that's how you do the forks. Alright, so we're about to fight Miss Hildeberg, but I want to let you know that I don't really like using Miss Chalice for a lot of the plane battles. Some of them I do, but for this one specifically, I really prefer playing as Mugman or Cuphead, whatever you prefer. And so I just put on the auto parry. It doesn't really affect anything, but you could also have extra hit points if you want to, but that does decrease your attack power, so just consider that when you're choosing that. Or you can have like the you know what, might as well have like the autofill meter. Why not? You know, just helps you get your super meter up more. But I do like playing as a Mugman on this one, and I will show you why here in a second. Okay, so with Mugman on here, I like to be able to have the horizontal rockets when I fire at her. So whenever she comes through like that, the horizontal rockets actually seems to, like, hit the boss a lot more, in my opinion. Right there, you want to try to dodge the bull, and you're going to take some unnecessary hits, and that's okay. That's how this game is played. You're just going to take some hits. And so, I like to try get my ult up before the second... When those tornadoes come up, you just hold the dodge button, and just try to get out of their way as fast as possible. And we already have our ult up, but we're going to save it. And for the second transformation. And I'll tell you why here in a second. So when she transforms, we're going to just go ahead and ult right now. It's the bow and arrow guy. This also takes out the stars that he shoots. The reason why you want ult him there is so it just gets him out of the transformation as fast as possible there. Like, look at there, dude. He only had time to shoot a second shot of his blue stars, dude. And he's already out of it, so you don't even have to, like, really work by it. Turn small so you can dodge that easily. And now we're going to just be firing rockets at her. We don't want to get our ult, actually. We're saving up for the moon phase. And so when she extends her face... Oh, fuck. Accidentally. Damn it. Alright, so we're at Hildeberg. And the reason why I want to use a Mugman here is because of his horizontal rockets that you'll see right here. For me personally, I feel like they are able to hit the boss a lot more, especially in the third phase, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. During the bull phase, you just want to, like, turn tiny, and just keep an eye on him. Like, don't be afraid to turn tiny. I use the right bumper when I turn small, but, And now we already have our ult up, but we're not going to use our ult right now, because we want to save it for when she transforms into the second phase. And whenever she does those tornadoes right there, y'all, just go tiny plane mode. Don't be afraid to go tiny plane mode and just dodge it. It's super easy to dodge it when you're tiny. So now that we're here, we're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. It actually takes out his blue stars that he shoots and does a lot of damage to him. And he's about to transform right about... now? Yeah, there you go. Because you just want to get them out of their transformation as soon as possible, because she's obviously stronger. When she's in this basic phase, she's not super strong. Again, turn super small. And we're actually going to go ahead and use our ultimate here. Just do some more damage. And now when she transforms, this is why I like using Mugman here. Is because when she extends her face right about here, you shoot your rockets, and you can see the rockets actually hit her a lot more. With these spaceships, the brown ones, they will hit before you. with the red ones, you want to kind of dash through, because they kind of do it like a little bit later. Again, her face extends, you shoot the little rockets, and you take her out. Just remember, brown spaceships, shoot before you, dash through the red ones. That's how you dodge those spaceships. Watch out for the stars, obviously. But yeah, using the rockets to be able to get as many hitboxes as possible out of her extendo face really helps get you through the boss pretty quickly, especially during that last phase where there's a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, that's how you do Hildeberg. Alright, here we are with Cagney Carnation. We're gonna get up close to him with our close-up shot. When he starts pulling back and does extendo, just see where he's gonna be at and then go to the bottom or top side. Again, we can do a lot of damage here. Look out for the pink seed. The pink seed is actually a very annoying little spawn guy that'll hurt you a lot if you don't parry it. So when he does that, that one comes top and then bottom. So just know how to dodge that. Again, we're just using the close-up right now, dude. We're all up in his face, dealing a ton of damage. Watch out for the acorns. If you're far away from him, just pull out the crack shot, so you can still be dealing damage to him, and then when he's done, just start doing close-up damage. He's probably going to transform here in a second. After this shot, again, look out for the pink seed. Look out for it. Parry it, so you get rid of it. We got hit there, but that's okay. And now we're going to use our ultimate right here while he's in the middle of bringing the vines out. You can be up close with the close-up shot here, but if you're uncomfortable and you don't want to be too close to him so you can see like where the cotton balls are coming out, you can stand right here and use the crack shot. You're more than welcome to do that because it's still going to hit him most of the time. And watch where the vines are coming up because they will heck you up. But I'm totally fine with just being up close to him with the close-up shot here. But yeah, just like when in doubt and you're like, oh my god, I have to keep dodging, I can't really hit him, pull out the crack shot. You'll still hit him because they're homing in on him. And make sure you're parrying those pink seeds and using the close-up to get rid of any of the little guys on screen, just to like make sure that you're not getting hit. And yeah, that's how you do Cagney Carnation. Alright, we are here with the Beppy the Clown. And for this one, I like to actually kind of just like hold my the shooter up, the crack shot up, so it takes out the clown. But also, it takes out the ducks whenever they come up on screen. You can actually, like, shoot it forward like this if you want to. Either method works, but you just want to take out the ducks because they are super annoying. But, so, whenever they appear on screen, it just takes them out. So, like, when you're trying to jump over the clown car, you're able to, just be able to not worry about it. For here, you want the close-up shot on constantly. You want to be just shooting upwards. You can't even, like, jump up to him. To deal even more damage, and they're also, again, another great way of taking out the little minions as they come up on screen, and you're able to get through that phase super quickly if you just focus on this. So with this phase right here, you can actually sit under the donkey and just do the close-up shot right here. But watch out when the cart comes along, because obviously you can't, like, get out from under it when the clown car is under there. And we'll just use the close-up shot. Just take him out super quickly. And keep in mind, we still haven't used our ult yet. Our ult is all the way saved up already. The clown car is going to come in. You can actually see the clown car coming in the background. There's a little animation that shows you that. So right here, we want to just be using close-up again. Just shooting him straight upwards until about the things come down. Then we can hop up here. Now we're saving our ultimate until the little penguins with the baseballs come out. We're going to wait for all of them to roll out right about now, and then we're going to use our ultimate right here. And it can actually take out all the penguins right there and deal damage to the boss at the same time. And then you return to the top, you just jump across the platforms, and dude, the close-up shot is just so good against Beppy the Clown. It's actually insane. So if you, those penguins used to destroy me when I first played this game, so save your ultimate. You can do that with Mugman, Cuphead as well. And be able to take out the boss pretty easily and get rid of the stupid penguins. So yeah, that's how you do them. Alright, we are here with Jimmy the Great. And so with this one, you want to hope for either the swords or the cats. The cats are not that bad. You just want to be kind of moving away from wherever they spawn. Keep in mind, there will be a little extra one that can spawn like that. From the little gold idol, so you gotta be careful of that. We can just shoot some magnets to get out of that phase quicker, but we're able to get through this quickly. For this phase, you want to stay as far back as possible and just try to keep an eye on where the faces are. Just get through this super quickly. Don't do what I did right there and just touch the top or bottom part, just try move horizontally into there. And if you need to get to one super quickly, you can turn to a little plane mode and try to get to the top or bottom to be able to take him out, but that one's not too bad. So for this part, this is a great tip that I like to tell people. Stay at the back this whole time. You'll be able to take out the ghosts, but when the eyeballs come out, look, they just like you don't even have to like move at all. Just make sure you're like kind of like lining up where they meet up in the middle, and you can stay in the back and you dodge them automatically. You can use your ult here if you don't like all the ghosts being on the screen, but usually you can take them out pretty easily. This part usually takes a little bit just because like you're focused on just staying back and dodging the eyeballs. But now you can use your ult when he transforms into you on this part. I feel like this is the final part where a lot of people get hurt. And also the final part too, but right here, I like to just use my ultimate instantly, just get out of this phase as fast as possible. Just because I feel like it's the hardest part out of the whole boss fight. Don't be afraid to turn small here, and on every 4th shot from the Mug character, they do shoot the pink shot, so you can use your parry ability. Right there. Be able to take him out. Now this little hat, he will stay a little bit. Shit, dude! Damn it! Okay, totally didn't die there. But again, we're gonna do the same thing. We're going to be dodging. Here's the sword variation I was talking about. They will spin a little bit, and then they'll come after you. So you just like kind of move around until they miss you. Do that. And sometimes there will be 2 faces here. Again, right here, you want to move the plane super down quickly. Turn small because you do faster, so you can get to his faces as fast as possible. You'll take him out pretty quickly. And you just hold X. And Miss Child is actually really good for this, since she's got like a big spread, so it's easier to hit those shots right here. Again, we're going to do the same thing here. You can stay up close for a little bit, but whenever the eyeballs come out, just stick to the back, you know? Stick to the back. That's all you gotta do. And if you see like some ghosts coming up, don't be afraid to turn tiny if you want to, just so you can like dodge those ghosts easier. Like right here, turn small so you can dodge them from above. Do a little hop away. Just keep firing, still doing damage to them. We'll go ahead and activate our ult here. Hit him with the ultimate, back off. Watch out for the genie hat because it is constantly moving towards you, so you do have to keep him moving a lot. Every 4th shot, you parry it. There you go. We'll spam some magnets too, just so we can try to get out of this phase as fast as possible. And there you go. Now, the magic hat will, see, it starts moving towards you, dude, and it's right in the transition for the 3rd phase, which is super annoying. With these triangles, keep an eye out. They always shoot vertically, up, down, left, and right. And watch out for that little Mind Blast he does. I can really fuck you over, but you can just keep firing. I didn't even use my ult there. I could beam faster. But just keep an eye on where those eyeballs are opening up, and you'll be able to dodge them pretty easily. They can be kind of weird on where you can dodge them, but I believe you can do it. So there you go. That's how you do Jimmy the Great. All right, next we have Baroness von Bonbon. For her, she's going to spawn 3 NPCs. It's going to be different every time. But for the Gobstopper, I like to just... Okay. All right, here for the Gobstopper... Oh, fuck. Not the fucking... All right, we are here with Baroness von Bonbon. She spawns 3 different little mini bosses before her final phase. With the gumball guy, just look above you while you have the close-up shooter thing on. And just move back and forth. Look where the gumballs are landing. You can take them out pretty quickly. With most of these bosses, you want to be using the close-up shot. Except for this guy. This is actually a great example where it's kind of hard to get the close-up shot because he has this like little AoE, like little splash thing. So I just like hold the crack shot out and just shoot at him. These they're kind of like NPCs, I guess. Those mini bosses don't have a lot of health, so you can just like hold crack shot on them. It'll be fine. The little Gobstopper, this little guy, you can just move around in circles actually. Watch out for the little jelly beans that spawn under you. You just move around. You just, like, use this little platform to get around them. Now, watch out for this, like, the little cloud she shoots. You can take that pretty easily with, your close-up shot. Right here, you can actually, like, get, some good close-up shots being up close to her like that before she turns into big monster castle mode. Use our ultimate there, and for this phase, I just hold on the crack shot. I just hold X, and then I just focus on dodging the little Sono heads at you. Don't forget, you can parry that candy wheel if you need to get a little extra jump, but yeah, for that, just hold the crack shot, or the boomerang, or whatever weapon you're using, and you can do some pretty consistent damage to her no matter what. Be able to take her out with the little small NPC, so yeah, that's how you do her. Hey, so I also felt like I should show you what I do for the other mini bosses, since we already covered the candy guy, the cupcake, and the gobstopper. Here's the waffle right here. For this guy, I do like to get up close to him and do that, but when he does his little spread out thing, just run away, pull out the crack shot. When he's just flying around, you can do the little close-up shot thing. And then whenever he does that, just like go way into the corner, because he does like explode like that. Yep, close. Just flies in little circles. Again, you can just jump away like that, be able to take him out just like that right there. Let's see what the next one is. Maybe it's another one I can do. No, it's just Gobstopper. Okay. Okay, and then here's the final mini boss that you go against is the candy corn. The candy corn can be a little fucky-wucky with you, but what I like to do is just stay on the left side of the screen, and when he's far away, pull out the crack shot. Because you don't really know when he's gonna go up or down. You just stay on the left side, and if he goes down like that, you can just jump over him. And if he goes like, hold on, let's wait and see if he just goes all the way to the left. No, he keeps going upwards. Honestly, that's kind of nice. But yeah, so you don't know like when he's gonna like go across the square on the outside of the screen, or if he's just gonna like stop and go upwards. So just stay on the bottom left side, and if he does go around the screen, just jump over him. And you can kind of just tell when he's going to go up and down like that. So yeah, that's how you do all the mini bosses with Fairness Bum Bum Bum. All right, y'all, we're here with the BIRB. And I actually don't mind using Miss Chalice here. So yeah, you can just shoot him out like this. When he's shooting those eggs, you want to stay at the back part of the wall. You want to stay at the back part of the wall, and you can dodge the eggs super easily. It's kind of like Jimmy the Great when you're doing the eyeball thing. This little eyeball shooting things is the same thing. You just stay at the back wall. You can dodge the eggs pretty easily. When he shoots the little, does the little hand thing and shoots the 3 black shots, just turn to small mode, get out of the way. Or you can actually fly in between them if you're confident with yourself to actually dodge them. But yeah, we're gonna save our ult for this part because it's a little bullet hell section. And what I like to do is I move down and then up. I do like a down, down, up kind of motion to dodge like the feathers right there. You can obviously shoot some magnets if you want to get out of the section quicker, but yeah, down, up, 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 down, down. Dodge that area pretty quickly. Parry the BIRB if you got a chance. This guy, I like to turn tiny and get really close to him. And then once the eggs start closing out, turn small and get out of the way. He's going to shoot his ray gun here in a second. Parry those. Those are great ways to get your super meter up. And when he's up close like this, just like stay far back, turn tiny, dodge anything. Then you can actually move up close to him, deal some damage. When the eggs start closing, get the heck out of there, turn tiny plane mode. The ray gun, you can get the timing down pretty well eventually, but just stay far away from him. When he comes up like this, I'm just gonna ult him. You can shoot him in his butt, actually, or you can shoot him with your little drop shots right here with Miss Chalice. And also, when you're shooting trash, you can actually stay on the right side here and dodge most of the trash attacks. So if you're like, man, I hate the trash, just go to the right side of the screen, dude. You can't shoot him in that part except for the heart. I'll shoot him in the butt here, just show you that we are hitting him with the hitbox there. Trash is coming up. Again, there you go. You can swap alternatively to the drop bomb thing. With Miss Chalice's drop bomb thing is actually really good, so make sure to do that. He's got several places where you can hit him, so yeah, that's how you do the BIRB. Alright, so we're about to go against King Dragon himself, but I want to let you know that I like using the lobber actually instead of the spread here, just because there's no minions that we have to worry about shooting at. Really, he spawns those little fire guys, but I'm pretty sure you can't take those out. So you want to use the lobber instead, and I will show you why, but we're still going to play as Miss Chalice, still going to have the crack shot on. But we're just want to let you know that we're using the lobber for this fight instead of the spread shot. So if you haven't gotten that yet, go ahead and buy at Pork Rinds, do some of the running guns and stuff, and get those coins and go get it. Alright, we are here with Grim Matchstick. We have the lobber, but I actually like using the crack shot here. Those little rings are going to be kind of hard to hit as Miss Chalice, but you can get behind them and parry them like that. You can spawn the little Saturn thing if you want to. You can use the lobber here, right here, if you really like hitting them with that more. Watch out for the tail popping up. You can see it at a little bit of the bottom of your screen there, whenever they, before they come up. When you do enough damage to him, he is going to start doing the 2 meteors right here, as you can see. Thankfully, they're really easy to dodge with Miss Chalice. Just use the double jump. This level is really good for Miss Chalice since she's got that more maneuverability. Now, this is why we took the lobbers, because it's really way easier to hit this guy with the lobber on this part. For this part, listen for the like the fire guys. Whenever you hear them doing that sound, jump up. You'll be able to dodge them pretty easily and stay with your platform. They're always going to try to dodge in your direction or try to jump into your direction. And we're saving our ult. Oh, dang, that little guy got me. We're going to save our ult for right here, where we can do a lot of damage to them before they start spawning these little flame orbs. For this part, okay, the little orbs. Oh, I got kind of fucked there. Okay. So what happened there is that my ultimate actually stays out a lot longer. That ultimate stays out for so long, so you can do a lot of damage to him. We did a little bit of a good chunk there, as you can see. But when you're kind of stuck in place there, and if you're not careful, you will fall to your death. So that was my bad. I should actually jumped up higher and used the ult. And maybe use it a little bit earlier, because when you hit those little flame orbs, they split into little things, and those also hit me. So hey, sometimes you fuck up, and that's what I did. So we'll get back to this point, and then I'll show you what I usually do at this point. Okay, so I'm in the second phase now, but I also want to tell you that like you can also use your EX move for the little dropper, and also deals some really good damage to him as well. If you want to get through his phase even faster. If you're like not worried about using your ult like super early, or just like you don't even want to like worry about like saving it for the third phase, which we're here now, don't worry about it. So stay for this, you want to stay mostly at the top of the clouds, and right here, what you can do is that you really don't want to fire in this phase, because if you hit those little orbs, they will spread out and hurt you a lot with their little spread shot here. So I just wait until I see the little guy transforming into a little flamethrower, and you just stay at the top part and just shoot some things, little droppers at him. You can use your crack shot if you want to, but I like using the dropper's little EX move there too to deal some damage. Now we don't even worry about firing. We can just dodge everything. Don't drop down like I did there. Stay at the top of the clouds. Shoot some shots when he's in flamethrower mode. We'll just, we can hang out right here. If you're really greedy, you can, like, jump up and try to hit him like that, where you're probably not going to hit any of the flame orbs coming at you. And there you go. You can take him out just like that. Just focus on dodging during that phase, and then when the flamethrowers comes out, stay at the top of the clouds and just start shooting at him, and you'll be able to take him out pretty easily. So yeah, that's how you do the King Dragon. Alright, we're about to go against the Honeybee boss. I want to let you know that I am keeping the lobber on for this part. You could keep just like the close-up on, but I like having the lobber on for this boss as well. I'll show you here in a second why. Alright, here we are at the Honeybee boss. For this part, at the very beginning with this guy, I just hold the crack shot on him. And try to just go to the little bit of the opposite side on where he throws the spikes out, because if you're on the opposite side of where he places those little bee bombs that shoot the spikes out, you're gonna be able to dodge them pretty easily. Also with the crack shot out, or like maybe like the boomerang weapon as well, you'll be able to take out those other worker bees, but like you just focus on like just shooting and dodging. You let the crack shot do work for you. Here you can use the lob shot, actually try hit the bullet beels in the bullet beel phase. For this one, I like to jump up and kind of like drop down. Jump up and then drop down so you can dodge the bullet beetles like that. So with this phase, it's either going to be purple circles or the triangles. With the purple circles, they're pretty slow moving, so you can actually dodge over them like that. You can also parry them. Don't jump into them like I did there, but yeah. So when she's already done purple circles, it's always going to be triangles that spawn on top of you, or vice versa. If she did purple triangles the first time, it's always going to be purple circles the next phase. Just be careful, because they will spawn on you, and we'll keep firing like that. For this, when she's doing this little magic hook thing, this is like free damage right here with your ult, y'all. With your ult here, you can just do a lot of damage like that. She's going to turn into a little airplane here. And so this is why I took the dropper, because I like shooting just like upwards right here. It's kind of hard to hit her. When she charges up like that, you know to move to the left or right side of the screen. But again, I just hold upwards here so I can do damage to her. And then with Miss Chalice, she's really good for just jumping up to the next platforms. So you can just do that right there, hold upwards, and they'll just keep hitting her down. Because it's kind of weird that the boss is at the bottom of the screen, you know? So you can use a crack shot there too, because it'll home in on her. But yeah, I like using the lobber there because it's really easy. But yeah, that's how you do the B boss. Alright, so for the rest of these bosses that we're going to be doing, I'm swapping back to the close-up. We're not going to be using the lobber for the rest of these bosses. I only use them for King Dragon and the Bee Queen. So yeah, just want to let you know. Alright, we are here with Tom and Jerry, is what I like to call him. For this beginning phase, he's going to shoot the cherry bombs. Just jump up and know that they do a little spread at the bottom here. Again, with Miss Chalice, she's got some great maneuverability. With these springs, she's actually great for dodging those springs. Just make sure you do a little bit early so you can jump out of the way. I have the croc shot out here, so I can just focus on dodging. I don't have to really worry about where I'm firing. You can actually get up close to him, do some close-up damage if you want to. But again, just hit the little springs. You can do that. Gonna shoot some more cherry bombs here. Run away. You can get to the far edge of the screen, so it gives you more time to kind of like think on like when you need to dodge. All right, so when he moves into the middle, this is when he does this phase. It's gonna move up here. We can actually jump up and use our ult here. This is when the little spinning bottle caps are gonna come out. He's gonna be moving up and down with his flamethrower. Just keep an eye on where those little guys are doing. You can actually move to the left or right of the screen when he's like doing that. And when they're charging up like that, obviously you want to like move to the other edge of the screen. It's a little bit of a difficult pattern right here, actually, but we are able to get through it. With that part, just know that like if you see all the things spinning, you gotta move to the right side of the screen and just try to focus on like where he is on the top or the bottom. It can be a lot actually, but again, I use the close-up shot there because it's like the easiest way to do a lot of damage to him and try to get out that phase as soon as possible, especially with using the ultimate there at the beginning, because that phase can be a lot to manage. You're worrying about the flamethrowers, you're worried about the buzzsaws coming in, you got to worry about like where you move in, but if you just use the close-up bottom, you should be good to go. We can actually keep damaging him a little bit. Remember what I did on the Goopy Legrand and the carrot at the very beginning where I jumped into them and did the big EX shot that did a lot of damage to him? Hey, we can do that on Jerry too. We can do that on Jerry too. Just jump into him, do a lot of fucking damage to him right there. The ghosts are gonna shoot these little pink orbs that also spread at the bottom. You can actually shoot at them and get rid of them if you just hate them shooting shit at you. But again, we didn't even like get through like have to worry about that puzzle off because we did that jump up and did that big EX damage. You don't have to worry about really mounting your ult on them. Just use that little technique of jumping into their face and doing a lot of damage. You'll be able to take out Tom pretty quickly. So yeah, there you go. That's how you do Tom and Jerry. All right, we are here with Mr. Captain Briny Beard. For this one, I really focus on just having the crack shot out. And then when he brings out these little pink dots, guys, you want to try parry as many as possible. Well, I missed a couple there, but you want to try to get your ultimate as fast as possible to just do a lot of damage to him. So if you can parry those, you'll be able to get your ultimate super quickly and be able to do a lot of damage to him. You can shoot the crack shot kind of like downwards like that, but as you can see there, we got this right here. You kind of want to manage the barrel that's coming out right there, because he can really fuck you. So whenever you see he's got the angry eyes, as you can see there, you can activate it, move under him, and then it gives you some of the free space to kind of stay back here. Create those pink dots whenever you can. And so now the cannon's going to start shooting. So what you can actually do up here is kind of get up close to him. You kind of want to separate away when the catfish come out, but you can just hold the crack shot right here. Crack shot is taking out both the Captain Briny Beard and the little catfish guys there. Use our little ultimate there. So now we're coming up to the third phase. And this is where it can get actually really dangerous with the, if you're playing as Miss Chalice here. You want to dodge the fireballs, but you want to actually activate the, you can crouch under here too to dodge everything. You want to activate the barrel before the Hyper Beam comes out, or else the barrel can slam down on you while you're standing still and crouching. Obviously, you can parry the fuck out of that thing. That laser, I don't think you actually, if it's possible as Miss Chalice, because she only parries horizontally. And so with Cuphead or Mugman, you can hop up and down, parry the laser beam over and over again if you want to. But it's easier if you just crouch down in the bottom left corner of the screen, dude. So you can dodge everything, even those fireballs even. Just watch out for the barrel that'll come down on top of you, because it will hit you if you don't activate before the laser beam comes out. So yeah, that's how you do Captain Briny Beard. So next we have this mermaid lady, Calamaria, and for her, you kind of want to save your ultimate. We're not even going to use any really of our EX moves until the eels come out on the second phase. She does have a bunch of different patterns here. We got a little turtle right here. You can't shoot at him and try to get rid of him. But with these ghosts coming out, I like to move down and then use my little plane mode and move upwards to kind of dodge those. The little pufferfish, dodge back and forth. There's a pink one there that you can absolutely hit. Here comes the homing fish. Whenever the homing fish comes out, I usually turn small to try to get out of its way. We got the little horse that's gonna push you up. Again, right here, I move down, then I dodge up. I move down, and then I dodge up. That's the easiest way to dodge those little ghost guys coming at you, in my opinion. If you have the other ways that you like to dodge them, go for that, dude. But, like, honestly, like, just turn tiny here and trying to dodge all these projectiles she's throwing at you is the best way to do it. So, like, you don't get hit. She should be transforming into eels here pretty shortly. You could definitely use your ult there beforehand if you want to, but the reason why I like saving my ult is for this part. When she stuns you, I spin my stick in a circle to mash out of it as fast as possible. And now she's going to start spawning a lot of eels. Use your ultimate, get rid of a lot of them. You can even get a better hit on her, I'm pretty sure, and get rid of more eels. And spin my stick, try to spam my way out of the stun as fast as possible here. You're going to get hit by some projectiles. There's a lot on screen, but you can also just spam the little magnets there. Now we're on the final phase. Right here, you kind of want to actually kind of get up close to her, but not too close because obviously she's going to stun you like that. But, and watch out because you will get hit by the coral if you hit the up part and bottom part. But yeah, I just try to set myself up in a part where I see those little spike walls. And sometimes you're just going to get hit. That's going to happen. I'm going to use my ultimate here, try to get this phase done as fast as possible. And there you go. So yeah, when you see the spike walls come on the top part or bottom part, situate yourself so that like you're not going to hit it when you get stunned. Mash out of it as fast as possible. I just literally spin the analog stick and I mash A to get out of those little stuns. But yeah, if you can do that, you got it, dude. So yeah, that's how you do the mermaid. Alright, so now we are dealing with Dr. Cal's robot. This one's a little bit rough, but at the very beginning, I like to have the laser... Okay, so we're here with Dr. Cal's robot. At the very beginning, I like to stand or fly at the very top so the beam fires upwards, so then we can get some free shots of getting rid of those planes. Counter that thing right there. We'll stand kind of at the far back so the laser isn't like messing with us. And I like try to get rid of the plane part first as fast as possible. Just because the little planes can be really annoying. And the little bombs that come after are not as bad. And so when this bomb is coming up, I can actually use my ultimate on the antenna here and the bomb at the same time. Kind of gets rid of both at the same time there. So I don't have to really deal with worry about being hit. Now we're just going to be kind of like focusing on dodging the little bolts. Try to take out the little bomb fighter that comes out of the bomb part of his chest. Just so they don't get close to you. Just keep firing at the heart until he starts doing his little head thing. Now on this part, when he comes to the right, I do the drop bomb. And then when he comes into the left, I swap to the main shooter. And then just rinse and repeat. If you feel like the bombs are getting too close to you, turn it into a little tiny mode, tiny plane mode. You can even shoot at them like that. Try getting them like that. And whenever your ult is up for this part, just go into them. For this part, all I can recommend, y'all, is just turn tiny when you need to. If you're like, oh my god, this is too much, dude, just go tiny plane mode until you feel comfortable you can hit him again. Or you can just, like, go tiny plane mode until, like, the Chaos Emerald phase is over. And then you can just start laying into him. If you don't want to save up for your ult, just spam B whenever you have a couple cards ready to go, dude. Don't ram into the electric things like I did. But yeah, you can just move up and down. There are some pink things that you can parry there, so you can try to deal more damage with your rockets. For here, I want to turn tiny, just in case. Parry the pink things, and yeah. That part, again, it's a lot going on. Turn to tiny plane mode when you need to, so you can dodge everything. But yeah, that's how you do it. I think the most difficult part of that is the very beginning. Just try and manage like which parts you want to take out first. But yeah, that's how you do Dr. Call's robot. Okay, we are here with the theater lady. For her, I actually like to get up close and do the close-up shot because she will just do this like dive kick and will actually go over you like that. And she will drop down on you, so you do gotta get out of the way. And she will do that little fan thing, so make sure you get out of the way. But like when she does her spiral kick, dude, you just stand in front of her and she can't really do any damage to you. She will sometimes do a little drop down there before she gets in the car, so be careful. I like stand on the right side because she's going to come in from the left here. I will spawn even a little Saturn here. Get up close to her. Do some more close-up damage. Toss a little fan. Watch out for the babies dropping milk because kids are evil. When she starts doing the mouse stuff, I like to back away a little bit, give myself some space while still able to do some damage to her. I'll even do a little ult here. A little ult ski. Get out of that phase, because I think that phase is like the most difficult. Got a lot going on. When she's in this phase, you can get up close to her, do the close-up damage. When the meter comes out, you definitely want to get out here as fast as possible and prep for the big wave. Comes the big wave. Dodge back. You can even swap to the crack shot and try to do some damage to her while you're doing that. But that phase is way easier with Miss Chalice because she's got her double jump. Here, I just like hold the crack shot out, dude, because like you can like throw a little Saturn in there, so they're also shooting at her. You can spam the Saturns, but I just focus on dodging, hold the crack shot, jump over the umbrella because it's constantly coming at you and stuff. And yeah, you can just keep doing damage to her until she's taken out like that. So yeah, that's how you do the theater lady. All right, we are here with the Phantom Express. For this one, I think what you really need to focus on is the cart placement. I think a lot of people here like to move the cart to the middle. You obviously don't want to move to the right because that's where this guy's at. But for this part, I'd like to stay on the left side. The crack shot is really good for taking out the eyeballs super easily. And then when the pumpkins come out, you want to angle your crack shot upwards so it'll take out the pumpkin first. Because pumpkins will move your cart if you're not careful. But yeah, you can just jump up and down, so the crack shot will be able to take out the pumpkin. The pumpkins, by the way, iterate left and right all the time. The whole time you're doing this whole boss sequence. So just keep track of like where the pumpkins are going to come up from. So they were just left, and now they're going to appear right. But yeah, this only you just jump up and down. The crack shot will take out most of the eyeballs for you. If you want, use your close-up shot to get rid of the rest, you can. But yeah, you just jump up and down. Just jump up and down. Now, on this part, you actually do want to hit it into the middle here, because the little skeleton guy is going to come up here. And now the pumpkins are still coming out, by the way. So whenever you see a pumpkin come out, bring out your crack shot. We're going to see where he appears. Move the little thing. Do that. So he's either going to appear in the middle or the right next, since he was already left. He was on the right. It's always good to stick in the middle, no matter what. Just because it gives you more maneuverability on where you want to go. For this part, the pumpkins are going to disappear, thankfully. We're saving up our ultimate for this part right here. So these guys, it's random whether the left one or right one are going to attack. It's the left one. And so when they get close together, I like to activate my ultimate here, so it hits actually both of them at the same time. And then I'll use my close-up shot to just kind of hit that guy. We'll stick over to the right side now. just have our crack shot out. And also the crack shot will actually take out those ghosts that come out too. So just don't really worry about those. Crack shot is really easy for that. So for this final phase, I like to stay on the left part here. You can stay in the middle, but I think staying in the left part is really nice. Actually, wait for the bone to come out, and you actually can draw out that bone right there to come out earlier, so you don't have to worry about dodging it near your cart. And when the heart comes out on the left side, I like to get close with the close-up shot right there. And when he moves to the right side, I pull out the crack shot. But now that he's come back over here, I'll just do that. You can't jump into it and hurt yourself, so be careful about that. But yeah, make sure to drop those bone rings at the top so they don't come off the bomb and fuck you over. There's a lot of fireballs coming down at you and stuff, so if you can get those bone rings out of the way, the better, you know? So, but yeah, that's how you do the train guy. Make sure you use the close-up shot. You can do as much damage as possible to the heart, and the crack shot when he's like far away on the right side of the screen. So yeah, that's how you do the train. All right, we are here with King Dice. For this one, I have 3. You can pick whatever 3 mini bosses you like to fight. And if you're really focused on wanting to get the health, you can go for those. But I always go for 3, 5, and 8. And obviously, you want to get to little safe spaces every time, so you can hit the mini bosses you like to go for. I sometimes like to go for 9, but it's usually 8. But yeah, you just gotta get this timing down whenever the thing appears. So we're gonna go for 3 here, like that. And with the Mist Chalice is actually the easiest, I feel like, to be able to hit those dice. The dice block for what you want to hit. So with Mr. Cigar Man, you want to kind of like when the ring is going like kind of under over like that, I kind of jump over him on the first part. And obviously I can't hit this guy with the close-up shot, so I'll just in with the crack shot. When they're going like over under like that, I do this little move to the right side of the screen and then come back into the center. The under over, so you just jump over them. Definitely like go back in this video if you're like trying to see like, okay, the patterns on like how I dodge them. But yeah, I just jump over him, go to the right side of the screen. Jump over him, go to the right side of the screen. When you see that he's coming over, come over to the other side. Under over, jump to the center. Damn, this guy is swapping a lot. But yeah. The over under, jump over that, jump to the right side of the screen. You'll be able to take him out. Again, you just hold the crack shot the whole time, and you're able to take him out pretty easily like that, so you can just constantly be dealing damage to him. That also works with the boomerang. For here, I go for 3 again, so I can go for the 5th spot. Cracked out Roger Rabbit coming up. And this is where I like to use my ultimate, because this guy can be a bit tricky, no pun intended. Oh, frick, wait, how do you... I just realized I haven't done this boss yet with Miss Chalice. So for that part, how do you get through the parries? Can you time that correctly? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm actually having a realization right now. For when the skulls come up in the middle, though, you can just dodge them like that. Hold on. Okay, so when you, I'm doing this on the fly, I'm so sorry. You can kind of finagle your way to parry the hearts when they're coming at you. There's one that comes in the middle, and there's usually one on the edge you can see right there. But yeah, you'll have to finagle your way to kind of parry the hearts. Maybe a different mini boss would be suited better for Miss Chalice rather than Mr. Rabbit, now I'm realizing. But hey, we'll keep going. We'll make with it. So when the skulls come out, you want to stand in the center of the card so you can kind of know where the skulls are coming out. We're just holding the crack shot right here. Let's try to dodge this. Dude, that is actually really hard with Miss Chalice. Oh my gosh. With Cuphead and Mugman, it's way easier, because they have their little parry thing that's easier to jump. But for right here, yeah, you can hit it. You can hit it with your parry, but it's very hard. Also, with those little down angle ones, you want to like hold down on the stick and press A to drop down and dodge those shots. And If you want to go for a better boss, we'll actually just do on the fly right here. You can go for the 1 instead, and we'll get health up just to be safe, just so we get extra health. I think it's better to fight the horse. Don't go for Roger Rabbit if you're playing as Miss Chalice, y'all. That's actually pretty difficult. You want to watch out for the ghosts that will come upwards and come at you. You want to keep an eye on like what the little horse racers are. So just like turn to low plane mode and fly past them, and stay at the back of the screen whenever possible. Here comes the little ghost guy. We'll move forward with the little plane thing. Don't be afraid to turn to little plane mode to dodge those little horseshoes. We'll go and activate our ultimate because we can. Get rid of Mr. Horseman there. Take him out. So yeah, definitely don't even worry about Mr. Roger Rabbit there. Just you do the plane guy. Plane guy's pretty easily. The little trees coming in the foreground are kind of weird, but it's totally fine. We're good. Okay, so now I'm going for the 8th one here. The reason why I like the 8th one is because it's the easiest fucking boss in this whole game, dude. Because you just have the close-up shot right here on him. He's gonna shoot some little pelts at you. You just move out of the way. The little racers coming through. If you kind of stand near the center there, you actually don't have to move a whole much, because the racers usually don't land in the center spot. A lot of times you're gonna have to move out of the way sometimes. But you can literally just like, the boss is taken out so easily if you just hold up and shoot him with the close-up weapon, dude. It's so freaking easy to be able to take him out like that. So for this now, we can't do a 3 because we'll get hit with start over, so we'll go for a 2 here. Oh, we hit a 3 actually, so give me a sec here. I'm gonna damn it. We'll be back with the when we get back to the final part where you don't start over and you actually just fight King Dice. Okay, so we're back, and it doesn't matter what we hit, we'll just hit the fin, and so now we are at King Dice's part. You want to do a little double jump and kind of hit him like this. Thankfully, this part is really easy with Miss Chalice because the little guys spawn little hearts like that above. We can go and use our ultimate here, hit him above, and then when we drop down, we can just parry these little hearts here. Again, it really helps since she has a double jump, and when he's not doing the cards, just like do the little close-up shot. That was close, but hey, sometimes you're gonna fuck up the parries, and that's okay. Just get back into it, start parrying those cards again, and use the close-up shot to deal a lot of damage to him. You can even turn on the crack shot during the card phase, so you can like be holding X and not really worry about where you're shooting and stuff. But yeah, that's how you do King Dice there with the mini bosses. I think are the easiest to do. And do the horse. Don't do the Mr. Rabbit guy with Miss Chalice. Oh my god. All right, guys, we are here with the devil. So here you want to actually just jump into him and with the close-up shot right there. When he does that clap thing, it's way easier to do with Miss Chalice. With the double jump. For this part, I like to throw on the crack shot just because it's kind of hard to dodge those flames. The snakes coming out. You can actually turn up the close-up shot. Whenever I see a purple guy coming out on the left or right side, I take out the crack shot real quickly so I can actually take him out real quickly. If you're playing as Cup or Mugman, when the clap comes out, you can just do the little EX move right there to give you some space so you don't get hit there. But hey, we're already into the bottom phase here. For this part, you want to have the little close-up shot. You want to get rid of the bombs as fast as possible, but have the close-up shot here because you can just hit the eyeball a lot. When the axe comes out, just jump between the little rocks here. Bomb comes out, parry immediately because it's a huge explosion, can hit you very easily. We're actually saving our ultimate for this part right here. When the little purple guys come out, we'll use our ultimate to take them out pretty easily. Take both of them out. And here, when the little imp guys come out, you just want to have the close-up here. If more purple guys come out, just use your close-up to take them out pretty easily. Move on to the final phase here, I think. So with this one, you can just alternate left and right and be able to dodge the little things easier with her double jump. Or you can, of course, parry the tears that are coming out left and right with Cuphead or Mugman. But yeah, there you go. There's all the bosses right there, and there's Mr. Devil himself done and accounted for. That's how you do it. All right, guys, so that was all the bosses there on the main island. I will eventually be doing the DLC as well, but again, I need to fight those guys more just so I can give y'all the best strategy possible on how to get through them and stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. We had little hiccups here and there. We died a couple of times, and hey, that's just how Cuphead goes sometimes, you know? Even I die sometimes, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a swell day, and remember that Twig is the best Pokemon. I'll see you later. Goodbye! Goodbye!